Hello, I'm Dr. Frank Savinsky and welcome to another DC Mentors vlog. I want to talk to you today about the lifeblood of your practice, which is referrals. There's so many ideas that are kind of dangerous half-truths and total myths and absolute nonsense about referrals and what it takes to create referrals in your business. What we want you to do is to get your RA on. RA is an acronym for your referral attraction wave, bringing new lives to the shores of your practice. Not for you, but for you to serve and help. So we wanted to get your RA on. Did you know that actually that referrals are a natural consequence? That it is within human nature to share good news with other friends and family. It's actually normal. Did you know that any attempt to disrupt this natural flow, just like the natural flow in health and healing, the nervous system, that any attempts to augment, accelerate, or change and shift that natural flow comes across as inauthentic? Did you know that? Did you know that referrals really don't need you to boost them, they need you to get out of the way? And when you drop your need for new patients and turn your want on to serve more people, to tell more people a message, to give more people hope and a plan, you will find that this natural process occurs in your business. It'll be almost alchemical, but it's natural. It is amazing that a science and a philosophy and art of tremendously passionate chiropractors somehow think they have to do something outside to get an inside-out process working. So this whole thing about a referral attraction wave is to get your why on and why you're doing it first. Then to appreciate that people are motivated to talk about things that are cool. They like to share new ideas that they found with their friends and family because it makes them feel pretty good about themselves. They like to share extraordinary moments, not ordinary moments. When you provide an ordinary experience for your patients, they don't talk about it. People might ask them where they're going and they'll tell them, but they don't have any buzz going about it. It's ordinary. People are driven to talk about the extraordinary, the impact that you have. So on a natural level, as a natural consequence, people refer for several reasons. Aside from the wow experience, let's look about them personally motivated, their intrinsic desires, their own personal needs. First, they value themselves. It doesn't matter whether they have poor or very healthy and strong self-esteem. It doesn't matter. They still value themselves. It might be played out in a different world of worthiness and abilities, but truly, they value themselves. So people with higher self-esteem seem to be the connectors in the community, seem to be the people that naturally tell others, and because they maintain that leadership role, they are going to promote your business because they value themselves. They're going to promote your business because you're also going to be taking care of their friends and relieve the emotional burden that they're having with their friends or their family as a result of the condition that is affecting them. See, you're actually helping them. So they value themselves. And the people with lower self-esteem feel validated when a friend that they send in has an extraordinary experience. It bolsters them. Which way is better? Doesn't matter. Both are better. And both in your office, you treat both the same. The only challenge with people with very, very low self-esteem, they may not have the traction with their friends to actually promote what you do, but they will still try. In other words, people may say, oh, you're trying that, now you're trying that. Don't discourage them, encourage them, give them words that actually may have meaning to people when they try to explain what they do. Help their ambiguous and abstract language of, I just feel good when I get adjusted, I don't know what that is. Put some words in that and you'll help the people with poor or low self-esteem or low or poor interpersonal skills by helping them bridge the gap to their people. It's pretty awesome. The second part of they value you. They trust you. You have lowered their limbic alert signs to say, this person is weird, but I like them. This person is just like me. This person actually is a helper in my life. This person is actually my go-to person when I need blank. This is, in a sense of baseball, the relief pitcher. I go to this person for these things. And it becomes very specific. While chiropractic isn't conditional, it oftentimes becomes very specific for the patient who is referring. In other words, words, a parent who is referring a child that for respiratory problems has had a breakthrough with their own child with asthma or allergies or whatever that is, and will talk to other parents. People that have shoulder problems know people with shoulder problems. People that have knee problems know people with knee problems. People with headache problems know people with headache problems. People with brain dullness, like that slip in my tongue there, will know other people that are the same, and they refer that. So they value you, they trust you, and they pass that on. And the third piece of the value thing is we're not creating value for chiropractic, we're creating value in the person, value in ourselves, value in our processes. The third thing they do is they value your brand of chiropractic office, the way your business interacts with them. You know, that personalized, hassle-free, affordable, accessible care. It doesn't matter what technique you do. If you do activator technique, they think activator technique is the only one because they value themselves, they value you, and they value the brand. If you do upper cervical, guess what? That's what they look for. So when we look at this, they value chiropractic care, your brand, your way of doing business. You know, you hear things like, you're different than other chiropractors. So what makes you unique, bear with me, is not what you do, in other words, what technique you do, but it's how you do that, how you position that, how you interact with them on the first day and the 100th day. It's how your people interact, it's how your business feels to them, and it's because they understand and appreciate that they buy into your why before they buy into the what you do. Create raw, go raw, a referral, attraction wave, and let the lifeblood of new people and new lives come to your shores. Open up.